hello, welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. And last time I checked my ID, I was Richard Santiago. So my co-host today is the author of Bully on the School Bus, and Sophia writes to her bully, Dr. Mildred Peyton. And as we wait for her to come on, I want to thank anyone who might have saw the feed from yesterday, where I was playing chef for an organization called the USO, and we fed. Hello, Rachel. Thank you for joining the show. And we made a romantic Valentine's Day dinner for 7 military people and their spouse, military members and their spouse. It's something we've done twice this year, and I really enjoy it, because my first love, if some of you may know, was being a chef, and I get to go back to that every time I do this by helping out and running the kitchen. There's really one person who's really in charge. She's the assistant director of the complex, and then we just kind of just work together to feed these lucky service members and their spouse. But they really liked it. They found it very romantic, and it's really good because when you're in the military, you don't get to do too many things like that. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, we've done it twice this year. I donate my time. I donate my skills as a chef. What I did before I started doing film work and started doing graphic design, I went to culinary school, I guess you can call it. And so I lend my expertise and donate my time to feed 7 lucky members of the military and their spouse. Dr. Peyton, are you able to join us? Yeah, there we go. So I'm sending you another one. You just have to accept now. But I want to thank Lady Noir and Rachel for being part of the show. There she is. All right, thank you for being part of the show. Before we get started with Dr. Peyton, I want to let everybody know that this episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, is brought to you by Dr. Peyton, Dr. MildredPeyton.com and thebullyexposed.com, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to helping survivors of bullying. So volunteer, donate, and learn more at thebullyexposed.com. Thank you. Who is Dr. Mildred Peyton?
Wow. Dr. Mildred Peyton she's bold, she's courageous, she's resilient, and also very compassionate. And she's definitely on a mission to become America's #1 bullying expert.
All right. That's good. So you got two books, Bully on the School Bus and Sophia Writes to Her Bully. What was the motivation?
Yes.
What was the motivation for these books?
The motivation was this black book right here, my doctoral dissertation on school bullying. And I completed that research in 2015, and after completing it, I was just so, alarmed and concerned about the findings that I just became really inspired to continue to educate students and parents on how serious this issue is. So I went ahead and published my first book, Bully on the School Bus, September 2015. And then I also published my Sophia Writes to Her Bully on February 2017. So again, my dissertation was what led me to pretty much becoming a children's author in a sense, where I'm able to use the information that I gathered in my research finding to, again, empower students, teach parents to help their children go through bullying, and just basically what bullying looks like.
We got cut off a little bit there. Okay, but I got it. So explain. So Bullying on the School Bus was the first book you said. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay,
This book right here.
and then the second one is Sophia Writes a Bully. Okay.
Right. Super bully. Yes.
So so how long have you been an advocate for survivors of bullying?
I would have to say, to be honest with you, as early as childhood. Again, I'm a very compassionate person. I'm passionate about this topic. So going back to my childhood, I could relate to those who are being bullied, and I sympathize and empathize with them. And throughout my college career, I also conducted mentoring programs for students who were identified as bullies and those who were victimized. So it's been something that's been in me for quite some time. But I have to say, right now is a time where I'm more serious about it now than ever before. And that just basically comes from being a parent and also experiencing workplace bullying during my career.
Okay, so you have experienced bullying. What type of bullying did you experience?
As a child, I did experience bullying growing up. The malicious teasing and just being hurtful to one another. I experienced that for sure, but I was also able to overcome it because I stood up to the bullies. I informed my parents. I told teachers, counselors. So I never stayed quiet. But now as an adult, I experienced bullying as an adult in the workplace in a very covert manner. But then ultimately it turned out to be something that was just demonstrated in such an open way where it was very humiliating and just...
You probably answered this already, but if you can go it in again, because repetition is good for people to learn. I get a lot of questions from boys and girls who are bullied. What advice would you give a person who's currently, or a child who's currently going through bullying?
First thing would be what I tell my children, is to make sure you always communicate what's going on, especially if it's someone that's making you feel threatened, feel uncomfortable. You want to be able to have enough courage to speak up and tell your parents, your teacher, or a trusted adult, anyone that you trust that can help you and guide you through the problem. You want to be able to communicate how you're feeling and what's happening. Never be afraid to say, to tell someone. Never think that, the problem's never going to go away. Mm-hmm. You have to take that chance, because if you don't, then it's most likely going to stay that way. You have a higher chance of the problem remaining the same if you don't speak up. So I would strongly advise you to always make sure you speak up. Have an open line of communication with your parents, your guardian, whomever you trust. And also focus on the things you like, whether it's sports or drawing or anything that makes you happy and you feel comfortable. Focus on your great qualities so that if you are going to bullying and you're waiting for someone to help you or you're waiting to be heard, during that time that you're waiting, don't lose hope. Again, focus on the things that make you happy and that gives you so much joy, and that keeps you going. But the key, again, is to make sure you're speaking to an adult, speak to someone, a friend that you trust, and just explain to them what's going on, because by talking, you could actually get somebody else's feedback and guide you through it.
Yeah, I totally agree on submerging yourself in something you like doing, because that's what helped me. What advice would you give adults now that are being bullied?
I see. Adults is pretty, but what I would like to say is, as adults, sometimes we're afraid to ask for help because we might look vulnerable, so we stay quiet. The best thing for you to do is to never stay quiet, especially if you're going through bullying in the workplace where you're becoming very anxious, you're feeling depressed, you're questioning every day whether or not you should go to work because you don't want to face your bully, or you don't want to be in a toxic environment. You can't bottle that up. You have to talk to someone. You have to acknowledge what you're feeling, take note of the incidents, get everything written out, and ask for help. And I know sometimes with my experience and some clients, you feel that you're not being heard, just like some parents feel. And also in the workplace, you feel like you're not being heard. For example,